why I decided to choose as my life goal to work on longevity. Brief and on the point. My name is Elias, and for the last year I spent most of my time on working on a podcast about philosophy, a podcast about the meaning of life, a podcast in which I was trying to find the right way to live life. I was trying to find what is all things considered the most rational thing to do in life. But the more I did it, the more it became clear to me that we humans right now, we are so incredibly limited. We're like a little worm that is crawling through the dirt and that is trying to understand the universe. We're way too limited to ever be able to understand as much as we might want to understand. So keeping with this metaphor of this little tiny worm that is trying to understand the universe, I was thinking, if I'm such a worm that is so incredibly limited, what can I do to one day maybe be able to understand the universe? And what I came up with is quite a simple but ambitious plan. So if this worm wants to understand the universe, the first thing the worm should do is to try to not die. So I decided that my first mission or maybe my last mission if I fail, for the next at least 80 years, is going to be to try to solve or to contribute to people that solve human aging. This is also the reason why I haven't been uploading that many podcasts anymore in the last 4 months, because I actually want to become useful. And I don't think that podcast is the highest impact thing I can do. I am right now learning AI, I'm learning coding, I am learning the basic of longevity science, I'm learning the basics of biology. I'm trying to learn as much as I can in this field to actually make an impact. So essentially from my obsession of trying to find the meaning of life, I went to an obsession of trying to become as useful and as knowledgeable about the longevity field as I possibly can. By the way, I really enjoy this type of life. I don't know what it is about my personality, but I really like to obsess about a tiny thing or not tiny thing, about a big project and try to give all my energy into it to achieve it. I will still keep doing this podcast, even if I maybe won't do 2 episodes a week anymore like I did in the past, because obviously, if you want to learn coding, you can't do 2 episodes of podcast every week. But now on this podcast, I will start to try to invite people that are really knowledgeable about the longevity field or about AI, or even better about this intersection, because I think AI is the way we can truly solve aging. If you want to collaborate, this is my email address. I'm really open to all sorts of projects that bring the field forward. Bye bye.